What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel to talk 4K Blu-rays. And today's 4K takes us back to 1982 for the video game sci-fi adventure Tron. For the first time on 4K, Disney put out this Steelbook of both this film and the sequel. We'll get to that one later. But anyway, let's check this out. Inside, 4K disc and a Blu-ray disc. Pretty good imagery. I have a confession to make. I've never seen this movie until now. I had heard of it, I just never watched it. When I saw the trailer for Tron Ares, and with these two new releases from Disney, it gave me the perfect opportunity to finally watch it. Had I grown up with this movie, I probably would have taken a better liking to it. Because nowadays, I've seen movies like this that are bigger and better. However, it was great to finally sit down and watch this film. For 1982, this movie seemed like it was groundbreaking. Putting humans in video games and having them compete against an AI is second nature nowadays. Happens all the time. But back then it was rare. I thought the story, it was a little too overly simplified for me. But I still was entertained by it. Even though a lot of the dialogue was pretty cheesy, but that was expected back then in the 80s.
Still leave her clothes all over the floor? No.
Alan!
I mean, not that often.
Now you can see why all of his friends are 14 years old.
I really liked Jeff Bridges' character, as I thought he was the heart and soul of this film. Even though the film centered around Tron, the program used to hunt down and kill rogue programs. At 90 minutes, it's a quick watch, and it got me interested in seeing the two sequels. Let's get into it. As an outcast, computer programmer Kevin Flynn lives his life above a video game arcade, hacking into Encom, a company he used to be a top employee at. Unlucky for him, he was let go by rival programmer Ed Dillinger, who used Flynn's highly successful video game programs as his own and made himself executive vice president. There, him and his AI, the MCP, Master Control Program, have taken over the company, and eventually the MCP wants to take over all computer systems. In an effort to find the evidence to show Dillinger's wrongdoing, Flynn enlists the help of two current employees in his efforts. Lucky for Flynn, that one has created a program called Tron that could take out the MCP. They will need Tron's help after the three are sent into the video game to compete for their lives.
The user even wrote you. No one user wrote me.
Disney went back to the original camera negative for this brand new 4K release in Dolby Vision HDR. This 220:1 aspect ratio image looks amazing for its age, especially when the film takes place in the video game. It looked like it came out in theaters yesterday. The image was super clean, bright and vivid, and showed no sense of its age. Granted, the effects are pretty bad for today's standard, but they looked great on screen. I was surprised how well the image was actually. Contrast levels were superb from dark to light with great use of reds and blues, which were on the characters' colors in the game. The few images of the real world were fine, but definitely not as good as some other 4Ks we've seen recently. The video game sequences really showed off how good 4K can be. 9.5 out of 10 for the video. Audio was presented in Dolby Atmos, which sounded as good as the film looked. Being in a video game, the soundtrack helped immerse the viewer, thinking they were part of the game, with sounds and effects coming across all the speakers. The synthesized soundtrack was readily apparent of a film from the 1980s, which sounded terrific. Bass response was deep and rumbling, especially when the tanks were chasing our heroes. Dialogue was clean and clear and matched to the soundtrack. 9 out of 10 for the audio. All of the special features are accessed from the Blu-ray disc. You had your standard commentary track, a retrospective on the Tron phenomenon, a phototronology which goes through the concept art for the film, You also had all the original DVD features ported over, such as the development of Tron, a digital imagery section, a making of Tron, music of Tron, publicity videos, deleted scenes, design, storyboard, and an art gallery. It's pretty substantial here. 9 out of 10 for the features. This is a must-own disc for fans of the franchise. Disney did a great job with it, and it looks and sounds amazing. Even though I had some reservations about the film, I'd still rate the film at 7 out of 10. And overall, this release from Disney gets a 9 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again. Check out our Tron Legacy review.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.